Good morning everyone. We are going to have a watermelon for breakfast. This is a non-hybrid watermelon. It's organic and we're at first going to measure its size. What do you think of this watermelon, Laura?
It's nice, really big.
Alright, let's measure the watermelon. So we're going to measure the length. Measure it in centimetres, right? So that's measuring around 108.
107.
107 centimetres. No, 108. Look to here, 108. That's 108. This side comes from 105, 106, 107, 108. Let's turn it round so the camera can see it. Right? That there is 108. 108 centimetres in diameter, in lengthwise, and now we're going to go the width wise. I'll lift it, okay? I'll put it underneath, in the centre. Yeah, you got it in the centre here. And lift that bit round. I'll get it to the centre bit. Let go, let go. And that measures 77. 108 by 77 centimetres. That's a huge watermelon. Very large watermelon. There, Lorna. So we're now going to cut this watermelon and we're going to eat it. I'm not sure what we're going to eat it. Should we eat it outside or should we eat it inside? Once we've decided where to eat this watermelon, we will show you.
My experience with eating watermelon is that I feel much healthier, I feel pure inside, I feel full of life, and I love the taste of watermelon, and it's just a delicious fruit.
Also I find when I eat watermelon it makes me go to the toilet more frequently. This is because the watermelon is purifying my body. It's flushing my kidneys and it's also flushing my liver. So I'm getting lots of roughage. I'm also getting natural sugars from the watermelon and I'm also getting plenty of water with this watermelon. To make this watermelon a fulfilling meal, you have to eat lots of watermelon. This is why we buy a large watermelon of this size. Our watermelon is non-hybrid, as mentioned in the introduction to this video, and it has seeds. So make sure your watermelon has seeds and do not eat the non-seeded watermelon, as mentioned in my previous videos. We hope you watch the rest of this video of us devouring this delicious watermelon. I've got a word to say to friends of ours called Jamal and Sasha in Thailand. They've got a special channel called 8 Miles From Home. You have to watch this channel. They travel throughout Thailand sharing their daily vlogs, and they're fantastic filmmakers. They're both a team, a great team, and have lovely parents that accompany them on their tours at intervals. So do check their channel out. I've got a word for Jamal and Sasha. You want to get a larger watermelon like this if you can find one in Thailand, and on a hot day you want to eat this watermelon outside with a spoon, and you'll see how much this watermelon cools you down. Especially Sasha, I see her getting very hot in some of the videos, and if you want to keep yourself cool, watermelon has very good cooling properties for the body, and it has purifying bodies, and these kind of fruits are designed to cool you down. So if you're ever in a hot country and you're hot and want to stay cold or cooler, eat watermelon. I'm in the screen. We've decided to have our watermelon outside, not inside. It's warm outside, so we're going to have a watermelon outside. So Laura and I are going to share and show you how we eat another watermelon. So make sure I cut it even, so we get an even share. Just take a look at that watermelon. Hold your bit. Turn it facing into the camera. Oh, like this. Alright, so is that big enough for you?
Yeah. Heavy, could do weights.
Quite a heavy watermelon, so we're going to enjoy a watermelon. Let's put this dangerous knife out of the way. And let's enjoy our watermelon. Thank you, God, for this healthy, earthly watermelon you have provided for me and my future wife, Laura, to be. Receive the thanks. In Jesus' name, Amen. Now, time to enjoy. As you can see, there's lots of seeds on this melon. Loads of seeds. It's a non-hybrid organic melon. She was the first, she beat me. First taste. Oh, it's so delicious. What do you think? So you tasted the first spoon of this melon. It's so nice. A bit closer, so. You like it?
I love watermelon.
This is a huge watermelon. I've got the camera set to auto ISO because we've got varying light intensities. So I'll put it on auto ISO. I'm filming with a Olympus Zuko 28mm f2.8, but I'm stopped right down to f16 because I haven't got a neutral density filter for this camera, for this lens. So great depth of field. Here comes the seeds. Those of you who are bothered by seeds, don't be bothered by seeds. Seeds are very good for you in these melons. Just a subject about weight loss. Weight loss is dependent on what you eat. Weight loss is dependent also on what you do, etc. For how much do you move a day, what exercises do you do, and weight loss, this is very important, weight loss is also dependent on your health. If you're not healthy, your health can cause you to be bigger than what you are. Excuse me, bigger than what you should be. If you don't get enough sleep, your body stress levels are higher, your metabolism slows down. To be a successful vegan, a raw vegan, depends on what you do in your life. If you're an extreme sports person, like I am, it's much more difficult to become a raw vegan, because your body craves for different things. It'd be a lot easier for Laura to become a raw vegan than I would, because she don't exercise like I do. Enjoying it?
A nic. Tak właściwie jestem u mamy.
Hello.
A mama gotuje, bo dzisiaj nie wiedziałam gdzie wyjść, co robić, więc mówię, poszłam do mamy sobie. Bardzo ładna.
No, don't walk this way. The little girl with water gun. I don't fancy water on my camera. Not on my camera. So this food comes from ground to mouth. From ground to mouth. Not from ground to man to mouth. From ground to mouth. Enjoy it. You watching it? Forget to check. I truly believe that you cannot live only on fruit to be an athlete. And you have to live on fruit and other stuff to become an athlete. Maybe nuts, combination of nuts. I have to find those combinations. I find it very difficult only on fruit to train and burn 5,000 calories a day on just fruit. Ants, they fancy more than ants. Ants, nature can smell the melons. The Caribbean, man, so the ants in the Caribbean take bits out of you, but they munch you.
It purifies me.
Right, Tony? Yeah.
This is what you got to be eating.
Yeah, I was having that yesterday. But it's too hot, too humid.
It's cooled you down, man.
Yeah.
See you soon, man.
Hello.
Totally raw food heals you. There's no doubt. I have got no doubt about it. That totally raw food heals your body.
No nie no, już mówię tak kurwa, w ogóle do mnie nie chcesz przychodzić, mówię, chcę po ciebie przyjechać, to nawet nie dasz znać, żeby wpaść po ciebie. Nie wiem. Oddaj spokój, tam strasznie, nie? Aha, że ty masz udowodnić, że twoja matka to jest twoja matka? Co oni są pierdolnięci? Ale to tak samo jak moja mama miała z taksów, miała udowodnić, że jej dzieci to są jej dzieci.
I've eaten you. It's quite relaxing sitting out here and seeing. You can see the clouds, you can see the trees. The only problem is human pollution. Can you hear it? Human pollution.
Że co? Że będzie czy nie będzie? Aha. No tylko wiesz, tradycja wschodzi, ja Boga przysięgam na moją córkę, ja nic nie powtarzam nigdy, żebyś ty mi coś powiedziała, a co ja miałam powtórzyć, że co w ciąży jesteś, że masz mdłości, no do chuja, no. My nawet nie gadamy tak, tylko tak opierdolimy, bo że se popierdolisz głupoty. A nie gadamy co się dzieje, co
Our
się
neighbour,
dzieje, nie?
2 doors away from us, and they're speaking in Polish. Polish language.
Dobra, to jak nie, no dobra, bo jak tak mama nie wiesz.
My dream is to become a totally raw food eater, 100% meat free. That's my dream. When in reality, with my boxing training, skipping, burning all those calories, I'm finding it very difficult. But I'm eating very well. We're eating so much fruit and vegetables at serious levels. Hardly any meat, mostly vegetables and fruit. Nie ma food. I can feel the cooling effect of this melon already. Cooling effect. It's got 10% sunblock also in melon. So message to Jamal and Sasha in Thailand. This is revenge. This is our food teas for you. Our watermelon food teas. So we're going to enjoy this, Jamal and Sasha. The bugs are troubling Laura. You got a little fly, she's bothered by bugs. So when she goes abroad, that Caribbean, the bugs are multiple, they trouble you. They've got personalities, they come and stick with your legs, your food. She's going to have big troubles. Laura's dyed her dress with watermelon.
Straight in the wash it and go.
Soak it in cold water first.
Yeah.
Soak it in cold water.
Wash it. So it'll be cold water. You've just done the same. You've dyed this top. You're alright, 'cause it's a light dark colour.
I just fed myself water. And the water in the watermelon, amount of water in it, look. Smell water in the watermelon?
That's why you always go to the toilet.
It's all full of nutrients as well. Melanie and Tobias, here. This one is from Melanie and Tobias from MT World. And Geraint Riders from the Geraint Riders channel. And from 3D, the 3D channel. It's a message to Rachel Sweet in Newark. I hope you haven't given up on your diet and you're still eating healthy. And don't give up to the pressures of your family that's forcing you to eat beef. If you want to quit beef, it's no good for you. Watermelon this size soon gets you very full. So what I tend to do, I eat as much as I can, cover the watermelon up, and later on, I eat the rest of it. Today I'll be eating nothing else but watermelon and fruit. Just pure fruit today, nothing else. watermelon seeds, but I'm eating watermelon seeds today.
Kurwa, na niego u mnie w domu gadali, to wyrzuciłam z domu, a on chodzi na inne domy i gada na mnie. Co?
This is how much I've eaten so far. Watermelon.
Co? Jocha? Nie. Mamo, my naprawdę tak strategicznie nie rozmawiamy na temat Johana. Lepszego by nie miał.
Tell you what, you eat a steak, kidney pie and chips one day, and eat this the next day. See which one makes you feel better. See which one also shortens your life.
Ale tradycja jest za Johanem. Może Gaja to powinien być królem przynajmniej.
You could also make a watermelon. You could juice the watermelon and eat it. Juice the watermelon and eat it. You can juice the watermelon and drink it. It's another way of getting the watermelon down you. I tend to love to chew. I'm a lover of chewing my greens, chewing my fruit. I'm not a lover of smoothies all the time. Sometimes, but I like to chew my fruit. Banana and strawberry smoothie, I do like them. I think our bodies were designed to receive chewed fruit and veg.
Tradycja mi powiedziała, Inga, kurwa, jakbym cię usłyszała, to i tak bym do ciebie zadzwoniła, jakbym ci powiedziała.
And now I'm starting to get full. Not full, I can feel content. And this is the cloth cup of the camera. The cloth's coming off.
Ale słyszałeś to, ja nie będę ci zabraniał swoim kolegom. To sobie tak zrobił, że on tym do żadnego domu. Bo on jest taka kurwa, wszędzie wypatrzy, coś tam posłucha, później się okla i pierdolę.
If you eat pork pies, you're going to get a heart
Przydają
attack.
nic nie wolno powiedzieć, bo zaraz leci powiem.
If you eat too much meat and don't move, you're going to get a heart attack. If you don't eat enough greens, you're going to get stroke.
Zuzia!
You should exchange artificial sugars for real sugars, real natural sugars. Starved now, wasn't it? Right, we're going to drink the juice. We've got tons of juice in here. Watermelon juice, which I'm going to drink. There's no I'm eating all this now. I reckon I'll do it in about 3 visits. 3 visits and I'll finish this melon. It's my whole day's meal will be the watermelon. Tons of water in this watermelon. I can't believe how much water is in this thing. So much water. Oh, it's awesome. You don't need to juice this, man. There's so much water in the watermelon as you eat it. You drink it, drink the water out of it. I've covered myself with watermelon, look. Making a mess. Oh, absolutely getting stuffed. Who says you can't get filled on fruit? This is living experience of me getting stuffed on fruit.
Healthy stuff, isn't it?
Stuffed. Put this in the fridge in a minute. Come back about a couple of hours. Eat the next section, or 3 hours. If you're hungry, eat the next one. Eat the next one. Purify the body. Be pure. I heard someone said in Thailand that an elephant ate a hybrid, non-organic watermelon and it killed the elephant dead. The toxins they used on the watermelon killed the elephant dead. I want to try and find out these information. I watch it on a channel. I want to really find out the channel. I can share the link with you.
Imagine eating a whole watermelon.
A whole watermelon.
In a
Impossible.
day.
Impossible.
Couldn't do it,
I could not eat. No, I'll tell you this. Refrain properly. I could not eat a whole watermelon of that size and proportion in one day. No way. Check our measurements of the watermelon, and you know you're going to feel the weight of that watermelon. That means if you
on your lap.
eat that whole watermelon, you weigh about double your body weight a day. There's no way you can eat it. It's our breakfast, man. Our breakfast. One of the healthiest breakfasts in the world.
One of my favourite breakfasts in the world.
Victoria Raw Vegan and Zach Tanny Raw. These are our friends in America, and they've got their own health channels, so do check out Tanny Raw and check out Victoria Raw Vegan. full now, getting full. About 2 more spoonfuls for me. And this goes in the fridge to be eaten later on. There's a saying, get older with grace. Get older with grace. Eat well, grow older with grace, and not with illness. Which do you prefer? To grow older with grace or to grow older with illness? Let me know in the comments box. Could you see spiders cast a web on my tripod? See nature hates it. The spiders cast a web on my tripod along the fence. Nature on the move. This myth about the north poles of the earth repelling, the south poles of the earth repelling. It makes me think, because we're human, excuse me, and we're made of meat and water. Our body's about 2/3 water and the rest is meat and bone. So if you eat meat, it can't be that good. You think logically. So human beings eat greens and fruit. Makes more sense. Simple as. Stuff now, that's it, it's a lot. I've eaten much more than Laura, so a third more than I've eaten, haven't I? So what I'll do, I'm going to put this in my fridge. Later on, I'm going to continue eating a watermelon. And that's my meal for today, watermelon. I'm going to drink the juice. So much juice. It's incredible. So much juice. Oh, it's like a Victoria Raw vegan, this is. Isn't it? You think of raw fruit, more than anyone on YouTube, I'm thinking of Victoria Raw vegan. Because when she comes across and she puts this food at you, this raw food, she's doing the job. I'm thinking about it. And also Tanny Raw, for the recipes, eating raw. Raw food. Right, well, let's go to the fridge, right? Let's put this in the fridge. This is my watermelon. Show you again. Which I'm going to bung into the fridge. my watermelon. Going into the fridge now. I forgot the keys. The keys are locked out. I'm locked out, Laura. I'm only joking. It's better outdoors than indoors anyway, so let's take that dangerous knife out of the way. Where's my camera?
Eating with nature. And there is my beautiful partner Laura, continuing with a healthy watermelon. She is munching away. By the way, I've got this camera set to spot metering mode. This combats the varying light intensities. You look like you're really enjoying that, you do. I'm absolutely stuffed. Yeah, stuffed. Not stuffed, I'm full. When you eat junk foods, you feel stuffed. When you eat good foods, you feel full. There's a big difference between stuffed and to be full. Isn't there? Big difference. I'm getting stuffed.
It's stuffed, yeah. So one thing you get in London,
Noise.
after a certain time, you get noise pollution. Human noise pollution.
The country is peaceful.
Oh, I love the country, much prefer the country. We'll be out anyway, and if we'll be out, our object is to get out of here and move to the country. I tend to like noise-free, pollution-free places, nature places, quietness. That's what I like, me.
Dobra. Mama, nie uwierzysz? Zgadnij, który pan.
They smoke so much. Cigarettes. I reckon they're doing about 40 a day, cigarettes. all that toxin down the body. The problem is, if you could only see what's happening to you every day as you eat and what action you take in your life, every day you do things. If you could see what that's doing to you, how slowly it's killing you, or what benefits you better, and take the choice to take the right direction. Think about the amount of people that will be living now. Think about poison that's out there people's eating, and that's why people are dying. They're eating crap. It's a slow process. It gets you very slowly. Like a suntan. When you go out in the sunshine and you think you're okay, then the sun's got you. The UV rays have burnt your skin, and you've got sunburn. You've got sunstroke. That's the same way with food. But food does it even slower. It tempts you with appetite. You see this cake, you eat it. Ice cream, and also we brought up on foods. We brought up on meats. But like I said, I was very lucky that my parents brought me up on Caribbean food, but healthy Caribbean food. And our diet comprised of so many fruits, different fruits, exotic, and also vegetables. So much fruit, salads we ate as children. I also asked my dad, "What's that? What's this?" He said, "Oh, it's a kiwi fruit." "What's that?" "Dragon fruit." I never knew what these things were. Little kid, they look different, didn't they? So compared to the normal English food. So I said, "What is that thing? What's that?" "That's a virgin coconut." I never knew. I thought coconuts were the hard ones, and he said, "Oh, it's a virgin coconut, young one." Yeah.
You've introduced me to loads of different types of fruit.
Can't hear you.
You've introduced me to loads of different types of food and fruit.
No, I've introduced you to food. I've introduced you to food, to real food. What your parents are feeding you is absolutely unreal. Just think, you go in toilet once every 2 weeks. It's incredible. I mean, to open your bowels once every 2 weeks is serious. So poison
And a
inside.
lot of health problems as well.
I know, a lot of health problems because it's killing you slowly. But think, there are many people like that, even worse.
I was extremely
Look at Danielle who died.
teenage years.
Look at Danielle who died.
That's-
It's a friend of Laura's called Danielle. Daniel is a guy who went to school. He died of malnutrition, and then it caused illness, causing his death. It's quite a sad death. I went to the funeral, so we know hands down that lack of nutrition causes death. It's a practical experience we've had, and it wasn't very nice to see him cremated. Not nice, is it? And the sad thing about it, he didn't even knew he was eating. He was not eating well. He obviously felt he's not eating well, but he never knew the values of nutrition because he wasn't brought up like that with knowledge from a mother. She neglected him as a son, and he suffered as a consequence.
I knew him from tiny as well. I knew him from a really
Yeah, I know.
tiny
I know.
boy.
So,
Died at age 20.
yeah, he died at age 20. So we've got to be fortunate that we've had good parents. If your parents has fed you well, you've got to be very fortunate. It's my dad's food. My grandmother got a grandmother at age 106 this year.
I'm
Food.
very lucky that I met you.
Yeah,
You saved my life.
yeah. Couldn't believe what you was eating. I saw your fridge and your food cupboards. I couldn't believe it.
Some days I thought I was dying because I was that ill.
Yeah, I could believe it. Yeah,
I was extreme.
yeah. Laura thought she was dying at
Especially when I
times.
was about 15
Yeah,
years old.
they're killing you. Killing you.
Yeah. This is the way to go.
Yeah.
Full fruit and vegetables.
So I do stress this point that you see us eating the fruit and watermelons, but diet and health isn't only about fruit and veg. It isn't only about eating raw. It isn't only about fruit and veg. It's also about the rest of your life, the balance. You've got to look at the rest of your life also. What are you doing with the rest of your life? Are you active? Are you happy? What are your stress levels like? If your stress levels are high, that sets off a chemistry in the body which is very dangerous. You can surround yourself with people that make you unhappy. That changes your appetite. You eat the wrong thing. You can surround yourself with people that makes you feel happy. And you eat the right things. Or the wrong things if they influence you. Turn your melon, Laura, so I can see the watermelon inside. Face it towards the camera. Look at that. Look at that watermelon. You look so healthy eating that, you do. Yeah, very beautiful woman. Keep looking at the camera. Just take a look at that beautiful woman. Eating all this healthy fruit is radiating her beauty and making her healthier than she's ever been in her life.
Fruit and vegetables make you look pretty nice. Purifies you.
Everything is changing about our planet on the earth. Everything is changing. It's changing for the worse. So you've got to try and do things to make things change for the better for our planet. Because we're very quickly being outrun by the bad every day of our lives. You stuffed? So Laura's had enough. She's stuffed. So she's been eating for 50 minutes. She's been eating 10 minutes more than I have, but I've been eating faster. So we're going to continue eating later on. And this is the watermelon. So how do you feel after you've eaten all that melon?
Healthy.
It's good.
Pure inside.
Right, we hope you enjoyed this vlog. And thanks for watching.
Have a wonderful day.
And think about what I said in this video. North repels the north, south repels the south. North and south attracts. Humans and veg attract. Human and fruit attracts. Human and meat don't attract. Bye, and thanks for watching.